Yeah.
Alright,
Alright, let me know when.
yeah, you're good whenever.
Alright. It's fucking Linwood, and we're here with Good Sports Pittsburgh. Well, my name is Linwood. How do I explain the name? That's my dad's name. So, I really shouldn't be telling people that, but that's my pop's name. You know what I mean? He actually told me he wasn't gonna name me that. I make music. I make a lot of songs. Just talking shit and fucking talking about girls and shit, and just really introspective music. I don't know if that's weird. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know what people think of that, you know what I mean? I kind of just learned what that word meant the other day, so please let me know later. But I was born in Massachusetts, and I moved here when I was 5, so been here ever since. I don't know. I'll let everybody else tell me where I'm from, I guess. I got an older cousin who just he was making beats and stuff, and I just we went on vacation and just visited them over in Massachusetts. And I was in 6th grade, 7th grade, you know what I mean? And we had went to go visit, and he had just showed me Fruity Loops. And, from then on, I kind of went back home and just started making my own beats and just stuck to it. And I started writing and rapping, and, just kind of went from there. Yeah. So funny thing is, I don't even know technically. All right, so when I did go to visit my cousin, when he showed me Fruity Loops, he had made a beat and he had a mic, and I had recorded too. It was an old Biggie beat, you know what I mean? And that was when I had wrote one of my first raps I ever wrote. It was just it was just something goofy. It was just something I only touch they butt if they butt real juicy. Something, take them in the jacuzzi. Jessica, something, Sarah, Susie. It was just something super dumb. Wipe me down, no boosie. So it was just something goofy, it was ooh. I'm a fucking beast. No, but yeah, it was so technically, well, I didn't actually keep rapping really that much until maybe a year or two later, you know what I mean? But I started making beats more seriously then, and then kind of picked up with rapping and then putting the two together, and just, that way I get to just form my own sound my whole life, which is cool.
You say you ain't mad when I know you are. You say you ain't lying when I know you are. You say that you fine when I know you want pine, girl, I'm sure you are mad cause I know you called.
I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't put out that much music, I haven't put out that much content, so it's for me to put out more than one song at once is oh cool, you know what I mean? It's, even though it was only 5 songs, you know what I mean? So what we wanted to do was a bigger project, you know what I mean? But in the meantime, we were let's put together, a nice little collection, because we know how great the rest of it could be, and until we get it there, we gotta dish out some shit, you know what I mean? So honestly, that took about, but when I started the actual project itself, late last year, so around this time last year. So I just produced it. I did all songwriting. I made all the beats, every part. Sam's upstairs now. He we're at Delattre. That was gay. We're gonna laugh about that. We're gonna laugh about that later. That was gay. Oh my god, I can't do that again. I can't hit that again, bro. No, I can't. I'll do it again later. I'll do it again later. I got you. But Sam Couture, he's upstairs now. He's a engineer and shit. He mixed and mastered it. Dan, he did some work on it. You know what I mean? So he's the one who owns ID Labs. What influences me? Honestly, everything influences me, you know what I mean? I'm pretty receptive to every genre and just like a lot of ideas and just mixing this with that. And you know what I mean? Like just whatever I think sounds good is just what I do. You know what I mean? I don't really worry about what people say about like, oh, he's doing a lot of this, he's doing a lot of that. What is he? Is he a singer? Is he a rapper? Is he? It's kind of just like, I just do what I like. You got to be patient with what you're exposed to and what you go through. You know what I mean? Because that's your material. You know what I mean? The more I see, the more I get to. So the more you're exposed to, the more you know what I mean, you get to put on paper and write about it in a really cool way and deliver it in a cool way. So I think that's the funnest part. But it was fucking cracking, bro. There was like, what'd they say, 1,200 people? Dumb packed. Yeah, we were lit. It was popping though. It was cool. Shout out Clemson, they were cracking. Actually, what I do want to talk about, I want to apologize to the girls that were up front for a couple reasons. They showed hella love. They showed a lot of love. My boy Alan was up on stage. He was in control of, sorry Alan. My boy Alan was up on stage. He actually was in control of the fog machine. He probably, I don't know how aware he was of how much fog shoots out, because they're standing right in front of the stage, you know what I mean? So it's damn near like right in front of their face. And he's just killing these girls with fog. Like, you can't even see them at point. Like, it's crazy. So, you know, shout out you guys. I apologize. And the fact that security was being lame as fuck. I'm not trying to let them come on stage. Shout out you guys again. So, I think the Pittsburgh music scene is cracking for real, honestly. I like what everybody's got going on, honestly. A couple of people I'm really a fan of, you know what I mean? I think Benji's cracking. Benji's got some really dope stuff. Joe was telling me the other day that he showed him some stuff. My boy Joe's my drummer. He's the one, he did like Clemson with me. Joe was telling me Benji's got some stuff. I know Benji's the beast. I've seen him live. Sierra's cracking. You already know. Tyree, Mikey P, Gang, just Scray, Merce, just, you know, everybody. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't even answer the question. My bad. So what I think of the music scene? The music scene's cool, bro. I like what we did throughout the year. You know what I mean? And I say we because, you know, I was a part of it in some ways. You know what I mean? It's like a certain music, you know what I mean? Like certain people show up to most of these shows, but there's also a lot of new, you know what I mean? It fluctuates, you know what I mean? So I did a couple of these shows this year and they were cracking, you know what I mean? Like summer, I think I did, what we do, Summer Living? Was it Summer Living? What was it? No, did we do Summer Living though at Highland Park?
Yeah, Summer Living.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
That was cracking. I really liked that. Jailbreak was fucking popping. That's a festival that just started this year. Yeah, that shit was fucking cracking. But yeah, the music scene's cracking, bro. They're doing a lot. It's just different from what it was, you know what I mean? Right. It's like a whole new, it's just completely different, bro. It's just completely different, you know what I mean? Like, you still got like your normal, you know, whatever with like the like certain scene, you know what I mean? It's like a certain like trap rap scene, you know what I mean? But then you got like your people like that really flow, like, you know what I mean? Like One Hood, like a lot of people, you know what I mean? It's just cracking, bro. Cracking. A lot of love going around. Yeah, Zach Hilly, he produced this beat. So this beat is like, so he knows me to like have like transitions in my song. You know what I mean? So he made this beat that has a decent amount of transitions in it. You know, being the song that we made, which is She Tried, and which it was a challenge for me. You know what I mean? Because like typically I don't. They were pretty drastic, like, switches. So it was like, oh shit, I gotta switch it up. Oh shit, I gotta switch it up. Like, what am I gonna talk about on this part? How am I gonna deliver it? What's the flow? What am I gonna sing, rap, do it? You know what I mean? So it was just like a challenge, but it was cool though. You know what I mean? How it came about, because we had, 10 studio sessions for that shit at least? Like, 10 straight, but like every time we went in there, I laid something down. We added something to the beat. Crazy, just like a crazy, like every time we came out of there, we were like damn, we didn't even think this song could get that much better. Now think about doing that like 10 times. You know what I mean? That's like fucking, I don't know. This is like my favorite way to work. That's what I found out. That's my favorite way to work on something because I've never worked that diligently on one such a, it's almost a 7-minute song, you know what I mean? But just on a project like that. So that came about pretty much like that. He just brought it to me. You know, I did my best on it. We kept going at it. You know, just changing the beat, adding stuff to, you know, whatever. I laid some keys down in the end of it, you know what I mean? And for that end part where me and Sierra are, because Zach had the beat, he had the drums there, you know what I mean? I laid the keys down with the bass line. That's when I'm like, yo, Sierra, let's get her on this. So, you know, he hits her up. He's on it quick too, you know what I mean? Like Zach don't play, you know what I mean? So he hits her up. We ask her, you know, she's cool with it. She hops on it, comes to the studio ASAP, gets her shit done, finesses it. We're happy. Fuck, like, I mean, we got it. And that was the end of the song pretty much too. So we were like, cool, let's get it. So next year, early next year. Got to, honestly, you gotta kick it off right, you know what I mean? Just get right to it. I listen to my own music more than anybody, and that's so, you know, I don't want to come off as arrogant in this interview at all, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I gotta keep listening to my own shit. One, because a lot of my shit I listen to is like unfinished songs, you know what I mean? That I'm like, all right, what am I gonna do on this? What am I gonna, you know what I mean? So I'm listening to it constantly. Two, because I actually really enjoy it, you know what I mean? Not because it's me either, you know what I mean? That's what I realized about my music, is like damn, I wonder, you know what I mean? Like how many people would, you know what I mean? Like, right. So.
You like it?
Yeah, I really like it, because I trust my judgment about music.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a good amount, a really high amount, you know what I mean? Like what I value in artists, and you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And how I feel like I deliver that. But it's never going to be it's always going to be a biased outlook, at least a little bit, you know what I mean? From being myself. But, you know what I mean? I still, you know, that's what everybody else is feeling. Just a lot more cool songs, you know what I mean? I just hope people fuck with just a lot more content. Oh, we're going to be doing some like cool videos and stuff too soon, and just like, you know, letting out a lot more vlogs and just giving people a nice little insight on what we got popping, you know what I mean, over here. Because everybody wants to add, oh, how's music? It's like, nah. It's like, nah, y'all. At AKA, the pack that smack your back. It's like, nah. You can find me on Twitter at Linwood Randolph, LINWOOD'S. You know, it's my actual name. Don't even bug out about that shit, because if y'all niggas want rip, dog, we can, you know what I mean? Fuck. Instagram, you can find me at XXLINWOOD, XXLinwood. I say my name weird as fuck. I'm gonna practice this shit. Watch. Bro, I've said it like different like 10 times a day.